Hello, how you guys doing? We're doing some music, we're doing some art. I think the best way to start this off is to go and boot up Fruity Loops and just see how our last session of this went. Yeah? We can run that 1 minute pre-stream ad so that way people don't get ads right off the bat. And then we're gonna do a little bit of Photoshop work in order to get some just vibes down for what we're going to be painting this week, and then from there we'll probably transfer over to the painting and work on it. Have not really done much work on it aside from doing a quick preparatory sketch. I'm saving up for 60,000 channel points so I can get timed out, but it doesn't say how long it will last. Normally I just do the default unless if like I have time, in which case I'll do it for a little bit less. You know, I don't want people who save to get timed out. How long do you want to be timed out? That's a great question. Anyway, here's Fruity Loops. I installed a new thing, and I don't really like it. Let's see, where is it? Yeah, you can slot it in here. It's the God, what is this stupid thing called? Isotope, spelled dumb, vinyl. And it's just, I don't know if I like the vibe on it. Where is it? It's in here somewhere. I'm not used to installing VSTs because I had a very legitimate version of this program for the longest time that didn't use them. So I couldn't really install them, and now I can't find it, and it's in here somewhere, and it's not very good. I think it's just called vinyl on here. Filter, new, patcher, visual. Isotope, there's some free stuff that they've got, and this is one of their free ones. I need to get Grow Speed because there's some stuff that I want to do with it, but there's not really a good alternative that's free. There's alternatives that are cheaper, but anyway. So what, I can't find it. It doesn't really matter. I think we were talking about how bad that buildup is. I don't really like it, so just sort of ignore it. We're gonna do some sort of drum fill. I don't know what that's going to be yet, but we'll do some sort of drum fill, and then it'll lead into the song. And the song's pretty good so far, aside from that. So let's give it a go. I haven't listened to this since last week. And that's all we've written so far. That's pretty good. So I think we need to just right off the bat just take control of this and fix this. This drum fill is garbage. It's just hideous. So we're gonna fix that first. Is this the drum fill? This is the drum fill? Yeah. No, the stuff that I've got is fine. Don't worry about it, orthogonal caster. I just, yeah, All right, so we're just gonna get rid of this because this is bad. And we can replace it with something else. What if just like, okay, but not that. Like, do we have like a snare hit? That's hi-hat. And we could just like build up in intensity. Okay, but like, what if it ramped up in intensity as that happened? Like, it went from a real low intensity, and we went to a higher intensity from there. Where's the piano roll? There we go. No, this is not the piano roll. There's the piano roll. I was trying to find a good there's no good DAWs for the phone, is there? They're just, I can't find any good ones for Android because they're all just, I don't know how to tell you this, but they're just bad. There's a lot of ones where it's like using sheet music, but the sheet music is at like a readable size, but your fingers, or at least my fingers, are fat. Too fat to be able to be used on that. There's Fruity Loops. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna have to do, is just Fruity Loops, because I want this. I want this. Let's try doing this with it. Just increase the velocity up towards. I'm not sure about the cymbal hit. Let's hear it in, like... This is Fruity Loop Studio. There's one for your phone as well. It's, you know, a mobile version of it. And I think there's some interaction between the two. Like, you can write something on one. But, like, sometimes, like, I'm sitting in bed and I'm like, man, I've got a good idea for a tune. But, like, I don't know how to read sheet music, really. Like, I learned a little bit when I was in middle school. Like, everyone had to, because it was like, here's band practice. But I mostly just learned where those notes were relative to where my instrument was, less so than what they were going to sound like. And when you're trying to, like, if you want to try and do a chord on these apps, it's just impossible, man. No, it's not that the phone version has functionality that's not present in the desktop version. It's the other way around. I'm talking about other version or other programs that do a similar thing to this, because I don't want to have to pay the $14-15 for Fruity Loops on mobile after paying for Fruity Loops on on console. Yes, on computer. Did I play the Road 96 DLC? I don't think I did. What the hell? Oh, it was playing that instead. I was like, that's not the song. I think that's an okay build-up. I'm not like 100% on it, but I think it's okay. Let's try filling out the song a little bit. I'm just gonna do, this is not right. Like, what I'm about to do is not right at all. But just like, this is the end of the song over here, right when this fades out. So like, if I just like put this in here forever, we can kind of just decide when we get bored of it and then remove stuff and switch things out. We want to go back to that really pretty verse. And go from there. So yeah, if I just sort of copy paste this across the timeline, let's see what this sounds like. I mean, we're gonna get, the thing is that like you can really only stand the same thing happening without any variance for about 2 measures. It's closer to like 20 seconds, and then you start getting really bored and you're just like, where is this going? So I suspect that by about the 29 mark here, isn't there a repeat until? I'm sure there is. I just don't know how to use this program all that well. like most things, like anyone who's actually good at any of the things that I'm doing, they will notice that I'm doing things wrong and go from there. Also, while this is happening, I'm going to find the cable so I can do this. So that's why you gotta have stuff come in and coming out. I love how strained that sounds. And just by luck of having that car pass sound happen right about halfway into the melody when there's a break, it's really good. Now here we're gonna these are not stock now. Some of them are, I think. I think that's right about where I'm getting bored with it. What happens if we cut out the melody? Oh, that's trippy. I don't know as if we want to do that for that long, but like maybe for a measure or two we could do that. Kind of accidentally fell into that. It feels like something out of Deltarune. It will feel more like something out of Deltarune if we do the thing that we were doing the other day where we crank it up to like drum and bass speed of like 380. Or no, it'd be like well, hold on. Calculator. All right. It was at 80 beats per minute times 2 again, 320. Let's put it at 320. And then it turns into like Deltarune battle music. So yeah, you could do that, but that's not the song we're writing. We're writing a 4 times slower than that song. But yeah, that's just a bit too fast. Yeah, you could do like 160 or something, and you know, I mean, you can do any number. I could do 81 beats per second, but I like doing nice rounded by, preferably by 4 and 5. Divisible by both, like it's a both prime numbers go into it evenly. I want the auditory equivalent of amphetamines. That's called speed metal. You should listen to some. I recommend the thrashy kind, sort of like Speed Wolf. If you listen to some Speed Wolf, that's what amphetamines feel like. Try Out on Bail by Speed Wolf. So, okay, but the problem with going to just the bass and the drums is it's kind of jarring, I think. Here, let's go back a couple measures. We could probably end on that. I think it's fine to probably drop down to that as the end, but we need to have something that kind of goes in between this verse. Drop the final melody block by about 75%, like in like stop at 75. I really like the last quarter of it, really. This do 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 do. It's drummed out or drowned out by the drums and stuff. The piano section, yeah, so there is no piano section here, which is why you can barely hear it. It's just the bass and like a pad. So there's no piano. I could put it back in. Oh, that's chorus pads. I mean, I'm vibing with it, but I think that we need... Yeah, that's the reason you couldn't hear it. Yeah, I took it out because I'm like, it kind of sounds cool. I think maybe for like the last two measures we could do that, but having it like just happen like that, and then we don't really have any way of building up the chorus anymore from here. Do we like take out all of this stuff and then build back to it? Let's give that a go. And then we can like rest on the chorus for a bit longer, and then we can do something. If all of this came in separately and like we got back to volume on all these, like they slowly faded in rather than just appearing like this, I think that could be a thing. Around 32 you feel like is a good note. I think you're probably looking at a different number because 32 is all the way over here and there's not really a melody going there. If you can press Control B, it quickly duplicates it to the right. Okay. Yeah, how are we gonna do that? I mean, I know the answer, I just don't like the answer. I'm trying to figure out if there's a better way of doing it, and there's really not. All right, what are you guys locked to? All right, so you're locked to 1. That can stay there. 1. Let's make you 3 and you 4. We're not using this for anything. That's just... There we go. All right. So then we want a automation clip for... And that's... You know what? We don't actually need an automation clip for that. We need an automation clip for the drums. So an automation clip, when you attach it to something, will change how that specific thing works. So we don't have a drum through here, so we can actually cut the drums somewhere around like here. And then it'll just like be gone. And... Hey, Top Outdoor, 5 years of support. Has it been worth it, man? Thank you, man. Thank you so much for just like supporting me through all of these years. I really appreciate it, dude. 5 years. I kind of think that's better than just dropping in the beat. And I kind of don't mind the pads and the bass dropping in that hard when the drums slowly fade in. I think that's fine, and that gets us through a few measures without having to really do anything new or interesting, which is my favorite, because writing new parts of songs is difficult. So if I can just keep using things. Well, thank you, Tofandor. And sorry I haven't been able to pronounce your name correctly for a majority of that time, including probably now. But thank you. We could add a melody on top of our regular chorus thing and then kill all of it like a few measures later. I'm tempted to do that. Do we have a let's try that. New melody. Yeah, I've been reading it like the Pokemon this whole time. And it's not. Okay, we're going to take that. We're going to go here. And I don't know what instrument you think that is. Coffee piano? I think that's fine. All right, so obviously this isn't the right thing. In fact, we're not even going to do it like that. You know what we're going to do? We're going to be ballers, like we usually are, and put it in the completely muted oscillator. So that way it shows up again when we go, ooh. Oh no. Okay. Okay, it didn't change anything yet. I thought it had. Thought we changed instruments on the coffee piano, and I was like, please no. All right. So now we can see where this is, and I'm gonna go up to like C6, C7, and continue. I want to say, what do we got? F major, because I think this was 251. This is the problem with working about stuff over several. Let's see. I should probably change the let me change this to music. I don't know how strict Twitch is about like streams that are both art and music. So I'm just gonna go like that. If I remember my chord progression, it was 251 and it was C major, I want to say. No, it was C minor. It was C minor because the F is an F minor. Yeah, they have a different category for music and they have a different category for art. And so I don't know how weird they're going to be about it. So I'm just going to switch when we're doing whatever. Scam colors, please. All right. So let's see. Group, stamp, we're going to go with a, this would be, okay, so this is F here. So that's F minor. So why not, let's do something really weird. Let's do, I was listening to some Ghosts today. And I was thinking we could just do some chromatic stuff. I think that's through harmonic. Correct me if I'm wrong. So we're going to go up to this F up here instead. F is after E, just like in the alphabet. Okay, cool. So, like, I don't think that that's too high pitch. We could bring it down a little bit, but I think, like, realistically, your hands are going to be here. If you look at this like a piano, this is thing. So this right here is just all of the notes all at once in the scale, which sounds bad. It's literally just that way I remember where those notes are, because I don't have a firm grasp of music theory to be able to pull off what I want to do. So I kind of just like let the stamp tool do the work for me. And then I think we... That sounds a little bit like too mysterious for what I'm going for here. Let's try okay, so we were happy with it up until about 37, I think I found. So let's try and just do this. I think we need to bring that down a bit. Alternatively, we could use a different instrument for this. I think that might be the case. I think we use a different instrument for this because I don't think that this is right. So I'm going to pick out a new instrument just for this little bit. We're going to flex again. We're going to choose the lo-fi. We've got other stuff in the other ones, but lo-fi has a lot of good sounds. We're going to throw it into the piano there. And I just want to see what it sounds like if we just play this pattern repetitively. It needs to be something that doesn't sound like a piano. I think it's that C, this jump here. That sounds weird. Minor, harmonic. What else do we have access to? We could go back to A sharp. I think I like this, like, staccato thing. It kind of does sound like the Among Us thing, doesn't it? God damn it. That's not the right instrument for that at all. Let's see what else we got. Oh, that's just awful. That sounds like it wants much longer notes. Let's see if we, and then kind of space them out a bit. Stop selecting things, thanks. I want to be able to write songs with lyrics and stuff, and that's the main reason I want to find a DAW for my phone, so that way I can kind of do that, like, while I'm just like, I don't know, if I just think of a melody. Sometimes I'm doing laundry, and then I'll sing a little melody to myself, and I'm like, oh, that was pretty neat. I should probably write that. And then I don't know how to make that. It still sounds bad. I mean, let's give that a go. That could be okay. That kalimba I keep coming back to as like a thing. Well, first off, now we've gone off key because we're moving into the, I mean, like, I could still do that, but nope. Nope. I don't know how much of this melody that we had before that we could steal. There's a lot of it, because this goes, I think it was like 2-1, 2-1, 2-1 with no resolution until the last one, and then it goes to a 5. And then we were happy campers. So it's just like this whole time, it just like gives you this feeling of unease, like, when are you going to resolve this shit? And then we finally do, and it's like, ah, yes. And then we have like the chorus and all of that hit real good. And then you're like, ah, yes, a music. I like them. The musics. Nope. What if we do like a C minor progression over this whole thing? Rather than trying to do the progression of the, I'm okay with this sound. What do you think of this sound? Like, that sounds okay, yeah? Maybe we could bring it down a bit. I mean, like, it's not the same instrument, so I don't feel the same need to keep it outside of the same key pathway. It's a little too hard to hear. Do you think that you're wait, what's going on with you? What Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna get rid of all this, but I'm gonna go up to F7 or C7 because we're gonna do a C minor thing. Because I believe that's the key we're using. We'll use C minor harmonic all the way up here. Shouldn't be any different, but just in case if it is. This is the problem with not knowing theory. You spend a lot of time doing things you don't need to do for no reason. I think that this instrument really likes being long. So we're going to make some long notes. It's like double whole note. I don't even know what that is. It's a very long note. Either that or it wants to be like. No, I think it wants to be fast. You say you don't know music theory, but you keep saying a bunch of music stuff I don't understand. I am like, I know enough that I can fake it. Every now and then someone will come into this stream and be like, oh yeah, if you're doing that pattern, then just sus the 5 and scribbledy-dibbledy. And it's like, bro, what? And they're going, oh, well, you were talking about music theory, so I figured you knew. No, I've been talking to my dad a lot about music theory. He's, I've always said that he's a musician by, that's what he does for a living. Even when he was working like a regular job, that's not. You aren't screaming in the Bringus? Rookie area. Okay, I liked do. And the rest of that sucked. So we can keep that. Also, this discordant mess. Just ignore it for a while. Let's go to the C and then like stay on it for a second because that's what this song is all about, is that minor C, but it's only minor because, okay, so that's a music theory thing. Notes in of themselves aren't major or minor. It's when you say a note or a chord is major or minor, you're saying contextually with the other notes that are in the chord, it sounds, or the scale sounds very sad or very happy, triumphant. And this is sad time song, so it's gonna have sad time song tonality or whatever, so it's gonna be minor. That being said, I'm really not sure if I do it. People in different countries do hear minor and major in a different order. Interesting and confusing information. Yeah, I mean, like, a lot of this is coming from a Western perspective of music because, but anyway, my dad knows stuff about music, so I like kind of listen to him when he talks about music. Nope. Okay. And I think there needs to be a gap here. I kind of like that. because these are Ds, not D sharps. Though D sharp is valid. Okay, I want to move this and then move the whole thing over so that way it doesn't have this. What do you mean here? Okay, what's a good example? Okay, so why don't I do this? All right, so we got these are different like ways you can do a chord, right? So we could do a major C. I'm gonna bring it down to somewhere down here. This is what a major C looks like on this program and how it sounds. I'm just gonna move everything over for a second, then I can. Okay. So that's what a C major, or I guess that's a, wait, what? Yeah, no, that was like an F major or something. Hold on. C major 4. And then same thing, but you know. And then this is the same thing, but just up an octave. So this is major. This is the happy time sound. Now, if we change it, we can change it to sad, right? And you'll notice that they're basically the same as far as the notes that are being played, except for this one note, this E, has been changed to be, you know, a flattened version of itself. So it's you know, different vibes because they moved everything. Or they moved one note, which changed the context of the rest of it. That I just screwed everything up. No, okay, it's on C. There we go. All right. So then if we play the exact same progression, if you want to call it, but we play it. So that's the major. Oh, do have to make this one minor as well in order to show the point. Might be easier with like a better instrument. This one also is not like the best for this. Can we just get like a piano or something? Okay. I mean, that's kind of neat, but yeah, so like when we're talking about major or minor, we're really talking about maybe just like a shift of a couple notes here or there. But when you're talking about a chord progression, well, a lot of the sound difference is also the instruments I'm picking. It's really not a great. Yeah, I think it's the instruments I'm using are not really doing a great job of showing it off. Anyway, so a chord progression, right? Which is what we're talking about. You'll look at the circle of fifths, and I'd have to bring one up. Here we go. This is it explained by Wikipedia. So you've got the minor version, that's this interior layer, right? This is green ones. And then you've got the major layer that goes around the outside. And it's a way of, like it says, organizing 12 chromatic pitches to a sequence of perfect fifths. What does that mean? I don't fully understand. But what you end up doing with this is, let's say that here, just save image as should not be explaining theory because I don't know a damn thing. Where is the thing I just saved? Also, sorry about this meme I made yesterday. I was kind of blitzed. And I started looking up stuff about I heard about this method of investing where you just like copy the investments of famous legislators. And so I looked up what Nancy Pelosi was. Explicitly, there's one for it's called like the Pelosi method or something like that. Again, not a stock person. But yeah, because they have advanced knowledge because they're in these board meetings about stuff. Yeah, anyway, I looked up what she was investing in. She had made 2 sales with Roblox Corp within the last little bit. There's so much of a delay in reporting though that like I don't know how useful this is, because I mean, like, look at this. 5 days ago, or there was a 5-day gap between when they made the sale and when they actually like reported the sale, or no, other way around. But you know, they reported the sale on the 26th and then actually did the sale on the 20th, and same sort of thing happened here, but there's a 15-day gap. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a guy who understands a thing, but that seems like that you're gonna get screwed over at some point by just not understanding what's happening. Where did I save this? Did I not save that to my desktop? Oh, it's in my downloads. Sure, yeah, all right. All right, so we're making a C minor chord progression, right? So in order to figure out where we are, we want to find, you know, the minor layer, which is this green one. So here's C minor, right? Because it's green and it's the letter C. And then you just sort of like, you get all the ones that are in the immediate vicinity of it. Like so. I believe that's all of them. Yeah. Because we've got 6. We should have 7. Where's the D? Oh, I guess it grabs onto this. The way that it shows up on my... Oh, no, it's D diminished. I don't know. This is why I shouldn't teach theory, because I don't know where the D diminished is. My point is that these are the notes. Instead of using all of the notes ever, we're just using a small selection of 7. And it's kind of like color theory for music, sort of. Except for you're using like tertiary colors. It's an easy way of like finding stuff. So when I'm saying I'm doing a 2-5-1 progression, the 1 is the C, right? And I don't quite understand how you're supposed to count this, but just trust me that that's the 1. And then the 2 is the D diminished. So going this way, I guess, 2. And then 5, you would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or something like, I don't know. This is the 5th. I have to use an app to be able to find where the 5th is. So like we go 2, 5, 1, and 5 and 7 have this weird vibe where like it feels like a finishing thing. So if you just never go to the 5, it feels like you're constantly like edging, and it's real bad. I mean, you could do stuff with it, and that's kind of what we're doing here, is that I don't go to those notes that allow you to feel resolution. This melody does not resolve until right about the 24th measure here, right? And for, you know, approximately 10 measures, I'm just sort of like leading you on this little journey where you're not allowed to like go, oh, okay. And there's just this so much tension, constantly adding tension, because you just want this thing to end. When will it stop? There's nothing that causes that to like sound like it's about to end. Watch how just nice things feel once we get to the 24th measure. Yeah. It just makes it feel like the song has finally moved on to the next bit. So that's some of the garbage that I've got going on here. Oh God, what is? Uh-oh. What did I just change? Okay, I just changed that. That's fine. That's okay, orthogonal. You can write your own music too. We have different theories on how we like to write music, and that's what makes music music. So this is a C minor. So because I'm playing a C minor progression and that specific note is a C minor, first off, that's not even the bit we're at right now, so I don't really know why I decided that that was going to be a thing that I could just do. Could I? Okay, hold up. Can I just steal the... Let's just try, like, bam. This probably won't work, but I'd be curious to see if it does. This is not meant to be the most interesting song in the world. It's okay if it's monotonous. This is like BRB music. I don't like it right now, but I'm gonna listen to the whole thing. Yeah, that was bad. I was hoping I could just plonk it in there, but I think the issue is that I've got these little, like, it's kind of whatever, Creed does? I don't know what that's called, but I first learned about it with, Creed, where, like, you've got, like, higher. For example, you've got that do-do-do-do-do-do. Can you take me out? That, like, little riff he does on the guitar, that filler bit. Because he's not playing chords there, but he's not, like, the lead guitar. That's kind of what that is. I think those are just called single notes. And it's nothing special, but I just don't know how to, It's not really an arpeggio. I don't even know what to call it. It's just like this weird thing he does. It's just a little, yeah, just a little spicy thing. Just to throw it in there and have a little bit of fun. All right, so I think what we learned there is that that's not going to work at all, and it sounds bad. That's okay. That's the point of learning things. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. So this is where, the chord progression is right now. Again, I feel like I maybe want to go back to the piano that we were using. Let me just try putting in like... Yeah. Yeah, if anyone feels like they don't want to do the Twitch thing anymore because Twitch is fucked, or they just don't want to give Amazon money, I do have a Patreon, patreon.com/RevScarecrow. That gets me a pretty decent cut as well. And I appreciate the love regardless. I'm going to be trying to do more art and music stuff, so it's kind of the same thing. I do not post nudes there, but thank you for lying. Because that probably got a couple signups just with that little lie. Let's go up a bit. I just want to see if like this will sound. Oh god, that's way too high. Oh, it hurts. What are your plans if Twitch goes down? YouTube? Probably YouTube for a minute. Kick right now, aside from Mike, I think is just gambling addicts and chuds. So I kind of don't want to use it. At least until like it seems like there's less chuds on it. Like, the fact that Kick is not willing to ban incredibly racist, awful people. I just don't want to be there. Those are the people who made it. The chuds run it. I know that. So that's why I don't really want to go to Kick. That's just me. But wanting to get away from Twitch is totally understandable. That's kind of pretty. I don't blame Mike for that. Minor melodic. He also thinks chud is a dumb word. It kind of is. I mean, but yeah, I mean, that's kind of my take with Kick as well. And I just, knowing that it's made by chuds, I don't think I actually knew that. I think I just sort of assumed that. Based on, like, who's willing to be a thing. Remember VidMe? I was on board the VidMe train. The problem is it's very expensive to run something like Twitch or YouTube or whatever, because it's just like this huge investment to be able to pull like the server costs and stuff together. I don't know computers, but I know that much. I'm hard. How happy would you be if it just did that forever? Like, we good with that? Just for the melody? Okay, not quite. I feel like it needs to be like a little bit longer. It's cool though. I think if it's two of these long, so it's like 4 measures long, I think that we're okay with that. So we need to go from here to something that sounds good. If it takes up 41 to 45, that means it takes up 4 measures, right? So it should end here on the 5. Okay, that should be fine. And we're just gonna jump up a octave because fuck it, I do what I want. Nope. Yeah, no, we're good. Is this like the thing that I was using? Was I like in F or something instead? I mean that like it's in key, it just feels so bad. Nope. I think it's because we had on a lot of these we had like a 1 or a 2 note spacing, and this feels very sudden. Despite the fact that is it the length of the note? Yeah, I think we're expecting a longer note there. It sounds so bad. Yeah, we're not. It's called dissonant, which means shit. It sounds off key. I don't know why. G sharp isn't a part. I mean, I could. I don't think we're gonna go that high. And maybe I need like a different like scale to fuck with. Like minor. Wait, is this major? Minor harmonic. Oh. That's why it sounds like dick. Because it's not in the right chord progression. That G5 right there, that's the difference between the major and the minor there. So it's like an A flat rather than A. which I think is like a thing with music, the major to minor, but I don't know. I mean, it sounded bad, but there needs to be a little bit of a gap, else you don't hear the difference. I don't know if it likes repeating notes with this particular instrument. I don't like the B. The B is bad. Oh, I bet you I know what the other issue is. Because I was doing this, and then I stopped doing it because I'm an asshole. Oh my god, that is the problem. Okay. Alright, 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 alright. I got you. I feel you. Oscillator, piano roll, copy, paste. Wow. Close. Yesterday's piano roll. There we go. Now let's look at it. I couldn't get there to stop it before I did that. Okay, that's better. Let's see what it sounds like in a longer context. So we're gonna back it up to here. Pads come in. The bass. Close your eyes for a better experience. Melody? No? Goes another measure. Okay. That's okay. Yeah, the second part of the melody does. I think I was playing with this over up an octave, and then I stopped being up an octave because that one's at F5. So that means that this second half of the thing needs to go up to, well, something or other 5. So I think that's... All right. That feels like I went too high with it. Okay. Can I go back far? Where's the, there's a further undo. Am I looking for creative input? Where's the undo button? On the left. All project. Ah, here we go. Yeah, okay. There we are. All right. Thank you. All right, let's try bringing this up an octave. Was it control? This sounds really jumpy. So I think I'm going to change this to a D. And that way this doesn't sound like as much of a jump. Stop doing that. Don't do that. No. There you go. I haven't saved in a while. Let's give it a go. Just gonna listen to the song all the way through. I'm gonna force you guys to just listen rather than looking at the thing. I saw you say that before, Orthogonal. I'm ignoring that, though. Yeah, I'm not too into that last bit. I think it's the music or the tone of it or whatever. It just this right here, something's wrong, and we're gonna fix it. I just don't know what it is yet. We're gonna go from there. So, new melody. Let's see if we can just do it with something else. Black Sabbath or Deep Purple. I haven't listened to much Deep Purple. I've listened to a lot of Black Sabbath. Deep Purple was a major influence on my favorite band of all time, Merciful Fate. Especially like the earlier bits where like Nuns Have No Fun, their first album. He doesn't go to his high end as often. He kind of just like chills at like I don't know, like kind of in the middle. But later on in his work, he starts going real pitchy with it, where it's just like, let's go like 5 octaves up and then 5 octaves down. And it's going to be the same like measure. And which kind of has that like Deep Purple, like high note thing, but kind of like taken to its demonic extreme. But I haven't listened to enough Deep Purple to really call myself a fan. Black Sabbath, however, I have listened to a decent amount of. No. I think this will sound too samey. That's great for a song that this isn't. This has some nice, like, I kind of like the pluck stuff. I think we found that Crystal was the best of those, but that's okay. Well, that's a rad instrument that has nothing to do with this song. Oh. Okay. I think this is gonna be too similar. It's fine. I kind of liked the plucky. Laser harp sounds okay. We're gonna keep trying, but I like laser harp. It's gonna be laser harp versus pluck crystal, I think. I don't know if I've got a Shamseen. In a world much like our own. Awful. These are really cool sounds for a song that this just isn't. I like that wow. The wow. That's a great wow. THX be like, okay. No. I think that's good with the reverb and the delay added in. Without it, it sounds very, what am I going for in my mind's eye? I need something that takes up a different, section of the vibe. Like, I don't know how to explain that. It's, you've got like your bass notes, you got your like middle range, and then you've got your high end. And right now we already have like the middle range and the bass covered by the bass and the chorus things here. But I feel like the only place that we have left to interact with is gonna be like in the high end. This is kind of just a thing I'm making for alternative music for when I'm doing painting streams or whatever. I don't want to have it just be like, let's just do nothing, you know, like, or just so I don't wear out the songs that I've got. Someone wanted to hear Squiggledy Tissue. Let's give it a little bit more reverb. Okay. Sort of like making your own chill playlist for whenever I feel like using it. Yeah, if I make a bunch of songs, then I don't have to worry about, oh, well, like Kevin MacLeod decided to be a jerk today and rip all his music off the website and you have to pay him now, which I feel like he should maybe consider being like, hey guys, can I have some more dosh? Because I'm basically creating your career to some degree. It's just, I don't know. I consider myself a creative person, so why hold back anything that I feel like doing? If I feel like making some just chill music for my streams, then I should do it. Okay, so we're between Laser Harp, Pure Feather with more reverb, and Pluck Crystal. So let's listen to them all in rounds. So this one takes a little bit more love. We have to actually like mess with the settings some, but that's fine. Okay, so already I feel like I'm liking the stuff from Arc Sunscape more than the Pluck. What do you guys think? Which one do you like the most? Wait, was it this one or was it... No, it was Arc. Where was it? Wait, where did Feather go? Am I blinding on it? That's a pretty instrument. I should do something with that. Just diddling around with the white keys, see what they sound like. I kind of like the laser harp and the feather. Pure Feather, that's why it was under F. I kind of like those more than the Pluck because it has like a very different tone to it. It has this sort of It's steady but not super steady, unlike the pluck, which sounds like very bouncy, sort of like a bouncy ball that's just been thrown into a room and it's going all over the goddamn place. I don't know if I like that as much. This is providing a little bit of closure to the song. Pure Faith Feather, yeah, has a bit of a nostalgia vibe. It's also in a different range, and it feels like it. I like that we go back to the do-do-do, because that's like the most iconic part of the chorus. So, okay. All right, we're going to do the thing again. Here's this. Yeah, I think I get what you're saying about the Valhalla comment. It's like very chill Outrun, almost like that last bit. All right, I'm gonna do the thing where we turn into let's do it to like 160, maybe. What's 3 times? Oh god, I can't do math. 240. Let's try 240 just for funsies. We're not actually gonna put it at 240, but I just want to see what it sounds like. 240 from 80. This is 3 times speed. Let's go. I love this, like, I do gotta say, I love the way that it does that. And also, like, the change in from, like, when it brings the drums back right here, like, after it gets done with the verse. That, like, buildup of drums feels so much more impactful at this speed. Fuck. Let's do, okay, so then 320 was like 4 times speed. I mean, there's no max speed for this. We can just keep cranking up the BPM. Okay, so here's the issue with, like, increasing the BPM. Pretty obvious one when you think about it. So BPM, beats per minute. That's how many, like, if you have, like, your standard, like, We Will Rock You by Queen kind of vibe, it goes so that's like the measure. You could play that same thing, but, like, the measure stays the same. It's still right, but you could just increase the speed, the BPM, so there's less time between each of those, so it gets even more frenetic. The point is that if I do it at 4 times speed, the song goes from, I don't know, 3 minutes down to 1/4 of that, because we're going 4 times as fast. This is it at 2 times speed. Let's see if it sounds okay. What if we did 1.5 times speed? Yeah, let's give that a go. We'd have to shift a lot more around in order to make just one bit have. I mean, you could do. I don't know if I like this as much at 1.5 speed. try 85 instead. Do a change up in BPM just to mess with people? What if I just go fuck you? Why settle for one tempo when you can have all? Drummers hate them. Tell Mike that we're just like making the BPM go all over the place. He'll have such a fun time with that. Key changes? Nah, BPM changes. Avant-garde. I'm trans now? Grads, my dude. Or my chick, whichever. Congrats. Have the song go on forever, but like it goes up by BPM by 1. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and I'm gonna leave you on this loop and see what you guys think. I'll be right back. 1 minute. Congratulations, Just Zach. I hope that your life goes a lot better now that you've made this change. Well, acceptance is probably the right word. is it? What do you guys think of this song? Is good? Is bad? When you're kind of stuck here having to listen to it and nothing else, very human. I went for 85. I think 85 is good. I wasn't really feeling it when it was 80 because it was like a little bit slow. You're now Alex. Well, welcome, Alex. I think that's great, you know? Export it, call it a day. I think it needs to be a MP3 file for people to be happy. Total time 2 minutes 27 seconds. Quick username change. Honestly, yeah, you probably should change the username. Or there'll be more music streams? Of course, yeah. We're gonna switch over to doing a little bit of art, but we're gonna keep listening to this track for a minute. There's a couple more songs that I want to do. I'd like to make more lo-fi like this in order to have just like I don't know, like an hour's worth of a playlist. If they're all about 2.5, 3 minutes long, how many do I need to make? 20-ish? 1 hour is 60 minutes, and each one is like 2.5 minutes, so 24 songs. Okay. That's like 2 albums worth of music. You know, just do 2 albums worth of music that is intentionally meant to be ignored. Yeah, let me do that for a bit. But yeah. All right. Well, Kevin, I think is done. We're going to do a little bit of art now. So my process for doing art is sometimes I can't quite get it put together. And when I have that problem, what I do is I just like Photoshop it together with the bits that I need and go from there. So we're going to start with that. I have heard that we will be hearing about the Orc Codex here in a few weeks. So I thought, hey, why not make some orc paintings in the meantime? Or an orc painting. So here we have open with GIMP. We're going to do something like kind of cringe, honestly. And we're going to do an art. Let's put that music back on. So here's a model that I got. I kit bashed this dude. He's the only one in existence that looks like this, so doesn't matter if I'm super perfect about it. Orc Codex is the 15th. Well, we'll have to hurry then. I know that's the rumor, because I knew it was soon. Good for your dad. Also, can I just say I think it's really cool that you guys were just like so wholesome about Alex's message there. I really appreciate that. Again, there's some interior bits that I'm not getting at here. That's okay, whatever. Had to kit bash this power clock myself because I couldn't get one that was meaty enough. people who can't be open are just as valid as the people who can. Soft take. And I hope the world gets to a better place where you can feel open about who you are. I'm lucky that, for me, that's seen as the default, but I hope that you can have that experience as well someday. Okay. Is that perfect? Not really, but we're gonna use it. The light source here is coming from the top right. I need a, I want him blowing up a tank, so we need a tank. That sucks, Midnight. I'm sorry about that. So here's a Lehman Russ, and we're gonna put it in the background. In fact, we're gonna make this canvas bigger. Move, please. I think this is too big. I want him back in the background exploding. But this scale thing doesn't want to move. There we go. Let's get rid of this dude because he's gonna be dead. I don't think that that's right. I don't know as if the light's the same. It's kind of the same on that one. This is good enough for a reference. That seems very loud at that part. So I want to get like the dirt kick up of like a bike. Something like this, because he's doing a pretty hard turn there. I don't know what DPI I was taking this picture with my phone with, but holy shit. Again, if it's a little grainy, that's okay. Especially because I want it to have like some semblance of speed anyway, so it's kind of whatever. I don't know as if that's really gonna work because he's back there. Do we bring him closer? No. I mean, we could just get rid of the tank and have like this, but I kind of wanted to have that point of interest in the background. I think I'm gonna at least steal the colors from this. I want to render clouds, but they've changed what that's called now. Difference clouds? I don't know what this is gonna do. Yeah, this is my conversion. I'm paying him up for a thing to do. I mean, that's okay. First off, the color's wrong. But we can fix that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate it. This is not what I expected it to do at all. But I think for like just creating some like sand, we could just perspective shift this. Let's put the vanishing point like over here. Vanishing point somewhere like there. Nah, this isn't really gonna work, is it? We might have to do it the other way with the color on top and then this gets burned or dodged down to it. I might switch to something else here in a minute because I'm just not vibing with this. Maybe a different dirt cloud? Well, this is coming from behind him, so the dirt's coming at us. Can we get one where the dirt, he's just going forward? Like head on? So tiny. I just kind of want like a skidding sort of thing, because he is. Scale, there we go. Just pretend that dude's not there for a second. Yeah, that doesn't look right like that. We're gonna have to find a different sand texture, or we could just know to put sand texture in. I think that's fine. I like the sand. I don't know as if I like the why are we what is this that we've selected here? Oh, it's just a graphical glitch. Okay. Thanks, Gimp. I think I like that. I mean, it's exactly almost the same image, but like I'm putting an orc in it instead of a dirt bike. I think I need to add some like smoke billowing out from his pipes here, because I imagine he's just running at full tilt all the time forever. Smoke from engine. Oh, I want like black smoke, yeah. Like roll coal. That's what I want. I hate it when people do this, but for this orc, it looks right. Roll coal from a Prius? Okay. It doesn't need to be transparent. I just need to, that smoke looks fake as shit. Look at how fake that looks. This little cloud is fine. Well, let's just copy this again. Oh, fuck. I hit copy instead. Why are we looking at car smoke? Because I want to, like, add that like just vibe of like his engine here, his exhaust port is just like spewing out smoke. He's a real asshole. I don't think the orcs know or care about what the environment is. It's like really not relevant to anything that they do. They're not eco-friendly. They are eco. All right, we're actually gonna have to like kind of. Again, this doesn't have to be perfect because we're just using this as a reference. Just kind of be like, this will be what it looks like once we get all done. But I at least want to get the angles right. The fuck? All right, well, whatever. Smork. We get it. You smoke weed. God. You vape. We get it. Because we need to have the dirt cloud as well as the smoke cloud of him like gunning it, because he just hit the straightaway and now he's coming for you, and you're like right in line to be hit with his power claw. Maybe we have little bits of smoke back here as well. I'm probably gonna go completely off model for these little smoke trails, but whatever. Layer to boundary size. Layer to image size. There we go. Something, something, smoke here. I think that color needs to change. It needs to be like a lighter color. I don't know if I like it with all that extra on. I think it extending back that far is fine. Though it kind of covers up over the, and that shows you he's hitting the gas. We don't need that. Well, let's get another, like, dirt bike sand. Don't know what to call this. Dirt? Dirt bike dirt. The dirty dirt, I already heard. That looks about right. It might be a little too low to the ground, but I just want to get an idea of what this is going to all look like once it's all put together. I think that Photoshop is a great tool for this kind of thing. Now, this is like the wrong color. It's like green almost. So color balance, we're going to put in less green, more magenta, I guess. Ooh. Oh, this is the wrong one. Where's the one that changes all the colors at once? Color temperature. We don't want it to go cooler, we want it to go warmer. It needs to be a little bit more saturated. Is that dynamic enough? Should we have some like battle wagons coming up in the background or something? Or is this going to be enough of an image? It was enough for the dirt biker. So maybe this is enough. All right, we're going to save this as just whatever that series of numbers is. And it kind of gives us a script on where we need everything. It's not perfect, but we get the kind of idea that we need to have like a dirt cloud and a smoke cloud, and we need to have the guy. We can get a better image of the guy. Or of the orc. It doesn't look like his front wheel is kicking up any dirt here. But he's also kind of stopping, I think, to get there. Let's get rid of all these layers that don't matter. There could be an explosion in the background or something that he's flying away from. We'll add shadows and stuff to make it work right, but this is like one of my only models that got put into Legends. So I'll probably just turn him into a I think I'm probably just turn him into a Death Killer Wartrike. If you remember the Speed Freak stream with Mike, it was the one that Mike liked a lot. The guy with the big claw. I think this guy has the same energy. He might need a guy riding shotgun just to fire the shotgun, but generally speaking, I think we're good. Wartrikes apparently get to lead buggy units now, but not biker? Because I have one buggy. I have one Mechatrack Scrapjet. I'm probably not going to use this guy this edition, because it seems like the jump is actually on the menu again. I kind of feel like switching it up to like video games. I think I've done enough art for now. My brain's feeling a little rotted, so. Sounds like Wartrikes have the vehicle keyword. I would imagine they do, because they right now do. I don't have the right base, and my local game store is not good about ordering new bases. I think it's because right here blurs as well. Yeah, let's do some Dark Souls. How's that sound? Kind of all over the place today. You're fine, Midnight. I don't know what it is off the top of my head. Bikes don't usually have the vehicle. Yeah, they don't usually have the bike or the vehicle keyword. That's enough of that.